The mugginess in the air outside, and it's all brought to us by this tropical system. You see that swirl? You see that little center? That is the center of circulation from a tropical storm. It's now a post-tropical depression. Its name is Alita, and it's going to continue to unravel. And as it does so, it's bringing us a good amount of moisture, even a few light raindrops over the Bay Area. But what's also really interesting is that the cloud coverage, it's literally following an area of high pressure, a heat dome that is sitting over the four corners, bringing them some nice monsoonal moisture. And a little bit of that monsoonal moisture is also wrapping around towards California. So we kind of got a double whammy of moisture across the state. And that's the reason that it feels so muggy outside. And the mugginess is going to continue over the next about 24 hours and bring some widespread impacts. Not only the rough seas all along the coast, especially in Southern California, even though it's staying well off to sea, it's still bringing us those widespread coastal impacts. A little bit of drizzle maybe at the surface. We felt a couple of raindrops today. A couple of raindrops are possible tomorrow. But the bigger issue tomorrow is going to be the potential for dry lightning. It's only about a 10% chance. It's not going to be widespread. But if anything does spark, there is that potential for wildfire danger. We are looking at that huge wildfire up in Oregon that was sparked by lightning. So again, it's something that all eyes are going to be on stepping out tomorrow afternoon and evening as that storm system again is going to slowly unravel, bringing us that moisture for about the next 24 hours. Then onshore winds will develop, pushing away all of that moisture off to our east and allowing us to see a lot more typical weather pattern building in by the mid to later parts of the week. Tomorrow afternoon, though, it is going to be hot out there. Those high temperatures tomorrow are going to be sitting in the upper 90s to near triple digits across our inland East Bay communities. And with barely a breeze out there, along with that muggy factor, it's going to feel pretty sticky outdoors. It is going to feel hot. It is going to feel humid. It is not going to be a great day to spend the day outside. High temperatures, upper 90s, Livermore and Antioch, maybe even to the triple digits for places like Fairfield. Areas by the bay, we're going to be in the upper 80s to maybe in the low 90s down near San Jose. And along the coast, look at those temperatures. Low 70s out there tomorrow afternoon with the humidity, the moisture. It is definitely going to feel like a summertime day, but not a typical summertime day for us here in the Bay Area. It's going to feel more like the rest of the United States in summer. By Wednesday, though, look at what happens. The onshore wind really begins to return. It develops 20 to 30 plus mile an hour wind gust. And those temperatures cooling down by about 10 degrees by Wednesday afternoon. So a 10-degree temperature drop by Tuesday and into Wednesday. Those highs returning back into the upper 80s, back to where they should be for this time of year. Areas by the bay are going to be back into the mid 70s, and along the coast, you're still going to be in the upper 60s to maybe even low 70s out there. You're still going to feel a bit more of that warm weather sticking around along the coast, gradually cooling down by the end of the week as that more typical weather pattern will be returning to the forecast. It really all kind of depends on where you're located. It's all about the microclimates this time of year. So upper 90s for our inland areas tomorrow, cooling back down into the mid 80s by Wednesday and staying that way through the end of the week and into the weekend. That early morning fog giving way to afternoon sunshine, that typical July weather pattern. Areas by the bay in the 80s through Tuesday, back into the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. Again, early morning fog giving way to afternoon sunshine. If you live along the coast, though, enjoy the few peaks of sunshine and warm weather that you see through tomorrow, because by Wednesday, we are expecting that marine layer to return in full force, the onshore winds to really move in, keeping those temperatures seasonable for this time of year. So again, location dependent, but if you have any outdoor plans tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be hot and sticky out there.